Hello everyone, welcome back to my other channel. I'm Nazuk from Bihar and this is day 23rd of my English speaking challenge. And literally guys, I want to make it finish. I'm just sick of it. This challenge is way too hard for me to complete. And I thought at first I can do 180 days challenge, I can do 360 days challenge. Oh my god, this motivation thing is quite not huge dangerous thing. Don't get trapped in these motivation things. I am so lucky to take only 30 days challenge. My goodness. If I would have chosen 360 days, I don't know who gonna complete it. For me, practically, it is like climbing Mount Everest. And you can think how hard it is to climb Mount Everest. I know. Oh no, I burned it. I'm literally good at nothing. What else I can do? Fine. Well, we come back to our speaking challenge. However, I thought I was gonna speak on some specific topic, but I usually get no topic at all. And what I did, I just started talking randomly and I just ruined my whole video. I was just like it was just like flowing away, but that's also fine. At least it helps me to finish my video and to speak about something else. However, after onwards, I wanted to speak on some topic because that's the greatest ability any one person can have. Okay, as I already uploaded a video about my presentation on public speaking and the art of communication. So you can hear this out. And yeah, right now I want to choose any topic. And back then when I go through my diary thing, because recently I got my phone which was just broken by me only just after the servicing of 2 or 3 days. How clumsy I am. You can see how callow, tyro I am. Apprentice in each and every aspect. Well, God knows what will happen to me. And there's one funny, you might think it's funny, but I am serious now. That I thought I'm not gonna marry anyone, okay? But now I thought that after evaluating my actions, my routine, no one gonna marry me. And that's for sure, right? No discipline, nothing. You can't even to complete my challenge, which is just taken by me. Oh my god, a full humorous life, a life which is just an irony phase. Most of them are completing their challenges like 180 days challenge of Brahma Muhurat, like waking up 4 a.m. or I would say 3 to 4 a.m. Yeah. Can you imagine people? How can someone disciplined that much long? It's way out of my imagination, literally. Well, I can't do. If you can see, it's born. My mother called me Annapurna. Now I think she'll stop calling it. Literally. No doubt, I make some foods delicious, yummy. The restaurant is gonna fail at that point. But most of the time, I just make some stuffs, which is my brother says, please, either you don't cook or cook well. And it sounds funny, but it hurts a lot. My whole life, I am going to ruin it because of my actions. Why everyone is getting succeeded? Because they worked hard and they deserve it, every bit of it. And here I am, just a lazy, lethargic person lying on her couch, and just living in hallucination that was never gonna come in reality. I am so frustrated now, literally. And as I told you in my previous videos, don't compare yourselves to anybody else, because comparison feels you like down. But right now I'm comparing myself to each and every person. This is called mood swings, guys. And I want to be honest with you. Most of the people know that truth. Most of the people know that quotation. But a few of them apply it. And that's the reality. And I'm trying to apply it. But most of the time, I just got demotivated. And I want to vanish this word during this whole journey. I want to be the best version of myself, the best Nazuk, right? Let's work on it. And first we will finish this challenge, and then we will go back to 60 days challenge, then we will go back to 90 days challenge, and then 90 days. 6, 10, 12, 6 and 9 for the 12. 120 days, and then 36, 9 for the 12, to have the 15, 36, 18. 180 days. 20, 26, and 9. 3, 5, 12, 3, 5, 15, 12, 6, 18, 16, 21, 3, 24, 3, 27, 3, 30. 10 months. 300 days. Wow. Now just 2 more ones left to finish 30. 360 days. Wow. A full 1 year. I didn't know that I can do such thing. We can just hope for the best. Finger crossed. Hope for the best. And recently I started morning study challenge, which is also quite difficult for me because I'm the most lethargic person in my whole entire life, in my whole entire family. And as I mentioned, hashtag improvement journey. So even one step closer can lead me to my dream. Guys, in my relatives, everyone is so prepared that I am going to end up my life by achieving nothing. Not for me, for my brothers as well. In our family, like my mother, father, my brother, 2 brothers and me, we are considered as the low standard people according to my relatives. I'm not talking about each one, but most of it. And I'm not just telling it to criticize them, but like nowadays it's kind of a mentality of persons that if you don't have enough money, you are considered as a low person. Or if you didn't do any job, then also people are not going to invite you in any of their functions. So when I was childhood, I thought, okay, they will not invite, we will not also invite. But that's not how it works. It's a kind of a respect thing. And if someone is not respecting you, you should also you should I'm not saying that you are at your good position and someone is not disrespecting you should just provoke. No, I mean, like, just focus on yourself and try to improve yourself rather than by arguing with that person who is just walking at you, and answer them by their actions, by being the most successful person in your entire bloodline. And I actually don't know how I'm gonna do it, and it's like for me, for my mm, like the stage of my studies, and according to me, like for me, like a person who's like me is it's a very tough thing. And even though I want to make my parents proud, I'm not putting that much effort that I need to do. And I want to put my 100% effort so that in future I will not regret that I didn't work hard. Like being rich, being a big fish is a different thing, and you know, by doing your part is a different thing. First, I want to be capable so that I can nurture or nourish my family, my father, mother, my two brothers, and their education. I can afford. I want to be that stable in my life. This was my first goal, a stable goal. And then I will proceed to being financially independent so that I can create my own house of 2 floor and design it beautifully with just my own choices. Although my choices are not good, I'm working on it. So this is the thing. And then then my family and me live peacefully, happily. And then I want to be that much financially stable that I can afford for my families to be on trips. You know what? Our family is not in that phase that we spend money on trips, vacations. We never had a vacation in our entire life. We have a vacation to go maternal grandmother's house, Nanima's house. It's not like, or even Dadima's house. That is our vacation. We never had a vacation like going on trips, going on some visiting other states. In my entire life, I didn't even see a Jew. What do I mean? My both brothers didn't even see a Jew, original Jew, where most of the animals are kept. We just seen in the pictures. Never ever had seen Taj Mahal. Never ever had seen Qutub Minars. Never visited any places. Just our rented house, to our grandmother's house, to our maternal grandmother's house, and it was a phase when my relatives, my D got married, and we have to go to visit, to attend her wedding. So that's why we went to Ranchi, which is in Jharkhand, and that was our longest vacation to went to Ranchi, and yeah, never ever had gone to Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Karnataka, Kolkata, even Patna. Actually, when I got selected in Super 30, as if you are aware of it, Super 30 was a test. When you pass it, you are hired to go in a different school of Patna, and if you got selected, you got scholarship. And also I passed the first examination, but I didn't couldn't able to pass the second. But for the second examination, we had to go to Patna, and at that time I just visited Patna and seen Hanumanji's temple, which is the very first time I seen that. And yeah, that's my vacation life till now. And whenever I see the different people, it's kind of envious thing, not jealousy thing. It's kind of envious thing. Let me explain you what's the difference between jealousy and envious. Envy is like you want something that any person have. Okay, you also want that position. You also want to live that life. And jealousy is like you want to protect your position in someone's life, right? It's like someone is snatching your position and you are being jealous that no one gonna take your position. So it's totally different things. So I feel envious, like wow. And do you what? You know what? My mother's also didn't go any vacation, went on any vacations. She just before marriage, she was also always told that when after marriage you can go anywhere. And my nanny my maternal uncle, and my maternal auntie, mamaji, mamiji, and their whole entire family, when they were also a little kid, they have gone and Charo Dham, you see, and most of the temples they have visited. They have gone Delhi. They have seen a lot of things in the very childhood. And my mom was the one who was carrying the house, and she was not allowed to go. Can you imagine? At least she would have seen such things, but she was just kept on house to just take care of house and go whenever you get married with your husband. And because of my father's job, she never ever able to go anywhere. She was always kept in her inside, and her trip dream is always a dream. So I want to make those dreams true, but by the pace, by the speed which I am going through, I, I, I doubted that I would make them proud, and I would come their dreams come true. And for a family like us, like we never gone, never visited airports, never gone in any restaurant. One time I went to restaurants for our exams, and our dad just took us. So at that time we mostly visit to the restaurant, but it was normal restaurant, not the highest one. But yeah, it was the first time when I went to the restaurants. Otherwise we used on dhabas and all. So that was the thing. And yeah, my father is also busy in the duty stuff. He also is like busy in the taking care of our family, right? Like being a responsible person and being the only one earning person in your family is a very difficult task. I can't blame him as well. He just visited somewhere because of their duty. Otherwise, if he was he needs to be in one place, he might be at one place, but because of duty stuff he go from here and there. So yeah, the thing is that, but never went on vacation on purposely, right? But my father's friends were so amazing. Like they always go on vacations. Can you imagine, with the whole family, Vaishno Devi temple, like even we can't even go to the religious places. Sometimes it's us a lot. And um, it cost 50,000. Can you imagine, to visit the whole things in Vaishno Devi? It cost 50,000. When I got to know, I was like in a shock. Literally, yeah. By going, you will eat and all. So this thing happens. And we never went on any airports and all. And never. And one time we go in a place of religious place which called Baba Dham, which was near from the Jharkhand. Once, yeah, Jhajjar, you know that. At one time we were posted there, so that's why it was near the Jharkhand state. So yeah, at that places I will live. So, but I was child, and we were just living. We're not just visiting places and all like this. And we have went Baba Dhams because that was near, and we visited Baba Dham, Shivji, and it was very interesting place. Most of the time we gone there. My brother's Jana was happened there also, by the grace of Shivji. He always there for us, literally. So that is the thing. This is the whole gloomy phase of our trips. We never went on our trips. And nowadays, I have watching most of the students, most of the schools going having vacations, trips and all. These people are very lucky in that phase. Like I always wanted to go on trips. I always wanted to travel and experience new things. You know what? I took admission, like got participated in my schools. Always like whenever you want that, you will they will travel you from another schools for your competition and all. It was so exciting for me. And I from class 6, it was like participating in science quiz but got rejected. Science quiz got rejected. Class 7 rejected. 8 rejected. 9 rejected. And I was like keep participating, just hoping that one day I will get there. 10th, there was a corona period. Yeah, this didn't help. And 11th, I think I didn't because yeah, that time it was late. So our session started late because of corona, and my goodness, it was like a full rush of pressure of syllabus, and I was totally busy, so I couldn't able to afford to take participates in those quizzes and all. So, but 12th, also the pressure of board. But can you imagine? I thought this is the last chance and I need to take it. And I took admission, like I took a participated, and it was like mass paper reading. Yeah, you know what? In class 8th, I got selected, as I remember, in science quiz, and we got chance to go. First, we need to qualify at the school level, and then we will send to other school. So it was like prant level. First, we selected in the school level. It was three groups: me, Naveen Bhaiya, and Kajal Behan. So we three of them went there, and it was prant level in Pupri, right? It was the very first time I went to Pupri, and we got second position. The first second will go in the next round, and the third one is out. So the first we got second position. So we went to Kishanganj, which was at the border of the Bangladesh, and that was the best phase of my life. Literally, I just traveled through buses. Wow. And I was so happy, but unfortunately, there we lost the game. You know what? The timing was going, and the topic related question, we just separated the topics between three of us. But the topic was with Kazal Kiran Behan, and I have a different topic, and Naveen Bhaiya has different topic. But what happened? She was unable to recall that what was the answer, and the time was running out. And Naveen Bhaiya said, "Just answer anything." And I was like, "Just keep answer whether." But the because the options were too long, so it took a lot of time, and the time was running out. So they said, "Just tell anything." No one is saying anything, and time was running out. So I just spoke any one option, and took was wrong. It was my perspective. They might think I'm wrong, but when everything was finished, the teacher said that, oh, who did wrong, and they started blaming me that I was the one who gave wrong answer. Can you imagine? The topic was not relevant to me. It was relevant to someone else, but still that person was not answering, and they were saying answer anything. So I just answered. My brother said that you should have also quit, then the blame will not be on you. I thought maybe we should say anything, right? So that, and they are the one who are not answering and forcing me to answer. And I was silly and I just answered. Everywhere there where a chaos happened and everyone started blaming me. At the very moment I understood one concept. I was gonna participate by my own self, solo. I'm not gonna participate in the groups because it is harmful. Whether I lose, I will accountable for my responsibilities. If I won, I will accountable for my responsibilities. I will not. Um, I'm glad to accept it when I was the only one. But this is a total chaos. And my mom always gave me confidence to be on a stage, to be on any particular topic, to be in front of the stage and just speak fluently, and don't care about any crops. You are alone is enough. You are enough. And that's why in 12th I took part. And that is the thing. When I was in class 8, we are a child, but my didis was in class 11, 12, 10. They were took participated in mass paper reading, and we are the one we need to hold the you know uh, board of our school, and our didis will gonna give presentation. So that time I thought, wow, this is something interesting. Like you just need to read paper, okay? You just need to read paper, and you got selected. The best you read, the best you got. And and that thing was happening to me. That's why I got to know about the paper reading thing stuff, and you can do it solo. So when I was in 12th, I took participated as math paper reading, and I prepared the notes, I prepared the dialogues and all, and I just corrected with my English teacher Pandey Chaiji. And at that time we don't have any laptops and all to make a presentation PPT, so I requested my father. Like my parents is just amazing, they can't at a stage to afford that thing, but just because it is related to my study stuff, they never compromised with it, and I'm very grateful for it. and he just bought 40,000 rupees. Just imagine, we're not going on trips because it costs 50,000, and at that time he bought me 40,000 laptop, 40,000 rupees laptop. And I just started learning from YouTube and all how to make PPTs and all, because I knew this on computers and all. I know how to make it, but for the perfection, I started watching videos and all, and I made my PPT. It was the best phase of my life, and transferred it in the pen drive, and then go and presented. I got the first position. Yay! And I will show you my awards and all. I got first position and I was transferred. And in this, you don't need to qualify at your school level. Just direct and even you don't need to fight for the prant levels. You direct fight for the kshetra level. So it was at that time COVID was on there. So I forgot one thing. When I was in 11th, I also took participated in it. But that time it was on COVID-19. It was like online competition, and I did it online in my school. Okay, and I got first position. Everyone was like shocked because they were online, and I'm the one who was showing at one screen. It was I shared the screen. I took a laptop of different person. I made it my PPT at home with my laptop, and I just took pen drive, and I went to my school and I took a laptop from my different bhaiya, and I just you know what, the time was running out, like a whole day was going, but my time was my turn was late, like all the students were there on the online, and when our school turn is came, then I was representing my school, and they were gonna ask 3 questions. Oh, that is the best phase of my life, guys. I can't tell you how happy I am while talking to it. And I was so nervous at that time. Everyone was so nervous. My whole teachers were like supposing that we will gonna win this. And when it's come to me, Nazuk Mishra from Saraswati Vidya Mandir, right? So I was like, okay, yes sir, this camera is on, and we were in the school dress and all, and starting, you can start now. And I started it. It was a time limitation, and we need to cover all those things under this. And my presentation was there, my files, I showed them, and they asked questions with this my file, and I answered. Whoa, I won the match. I won this round, and I got first position in this whole entire parts of this school. Everyone was so happy. Teachers ordered mithais, or what I can say, rashmadri and all, and everyone was celebrated. And next time it's about the second round, but I couldn't make it. At that time, I couldn't make it. So what happened actually? I couldn't make it. So my teacher said that there was something error in the marks. 2 teachers gave me full marks, and third one is like my marks is changed. So teacher said, okay, let it be. It is the part of something. Don't put anything in the minds of student. I was so sad. You know what? Before the result, I was a bit doubt that might be I got not selected and all. So, and I was in a doubt. So my Pradhanacharya, my principal, was there, and with a lot of other persons that came to visit. Okay, and like in each and every classes, the presentation, the examination things happening. So in my classes I was there, and when I am done with it, I just to get out of that room, and I was like worrying about it. So my principal just saw this and just tell me to come here near. And when I come there, he was like, why are you so worried? And you know, I'm the confident girl. I don't fear anyone. I respect anyone, but I don't fear anyone. So when it came closer, so like, why are you worried? Are you done with it? I said, yeah, I'm done with my project. So are you worried about it? I said, yeah, I'm a little worried about it. So don't worry, everything will be fine. And I said, do you wanna see my presentation, sir? Principal sir. He's like, you really want to show me? I said, yeah. So you really want to show me? I said, yeah. And you know what? Why paper reading? Someone said that if you less you see, the less you see the things which you are reading, the more you will get marks. So I just memorize all this stuff. I was just saying, I was just speaking. It was like I'm giving this speech. I'm not reading. Maybe that was my fault at that time. I was too excited, and this was the thing I got to know about other person. So I said, can I show you? And everyone was like there. So they said okay, and I started my presentation, PPT and all, and I was like started presenting. Everyone was like clapping, right? What a great presentation. And my principal was so happy from me, like, you are, first of all, you are so confident, and the second thing is like how beautifully you explained everything. It's just like it's into you. But at that time, most of the them started, which comes from different schools, started saying you are not actually reading, you are actually giving speech, which is apart from the subject, which is not in that option. And they started making some different assumption. And I think that was maybe my turning point, maybe my failure point, you can say. And they started making assumption, and they went to it, and they just maybe changed the result by it. And yeah, it happens to me. But when the result came, I was crying. So my principal said that I think they will not understand your English, because your English was just amazing, and they are not capable enough to understand it. Maybe he was saying it to console me, but yeah. And he said that I am just shocked of your presentation, literally. And I said to my principal sir that I want to make my school proud on me. And he said, you know what, you will get a lot of chances to make your school proud, and you are crying, it shows that you are affected with it, and you will definitely do great in your life. It's my blessing. And that was the thing. And my teacher was going, it was like night phase, and my teacher was going home. So he said that can I drop you? And I was like, okay, Chaiji. And he has he has a car. Okay, so we went on their car. Yeah. And my principal said, where did you got this confidence? Can you imagine? My principal was asking this. I said, this comes from my mother. She always told me that be confident and be presentative. They got so shocked. And my teacher was saying, as you said, your mother is your inspiration to being so confident. My mother is my inspiration while driving. He was saying he just drove with left hand, I guess. I don't know which one. And he said my mother is my inspiration. And my mother is my inspiration because he is gold medalist in maths, and her mother is gold medalist in chemistry or physics, I guess. So he said that my inspiration is my mother. I said, wow, amazing diary. And after that, me and my brother went there. So we both dropped by Chayaji's, and there was a lot of gully and all, narrow spaces. So I thought, oh, okay, Chayaji, you can left us here. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And he just dropped us there, and he went back. You know what? These things are just special. When you do something special, you experience something special. I'm not talking about like apart from studies. If you take participated in something, whether you lose or win, you got a lot of experiences. And I also wanted to my brothers to take participate in some stuff, but they are always stepping back. I will make one video about this. So This was the 11th grade. When I was in 12th, I also took participating and I got first prize. And at that time, we went to different places. It was like not COVID, so we went to there. It was Siwan, and I got first position. We stayed there for 3 days, and this time my brother also went with me. So hi, my brothers also went with me. Shivan, by my brother, took participated in science quiz. And this time I forced him to participate, and he did it. His group was also good, but however they couldn't make it. But I make it, so I was. By that we are not going back. We are going forward. We are going to, after Shivan, we went Aurangabad, and the bus was like going for that. The whole journey was memorable. I will explain it in my next in my other videos. Okay, so yeah, with my friend, she is just amazing. So this was my experience, and I'm feeling so happy. I can't explain you. So, but what happened, I couldn't make it on Aurangabad. I just got third place, and we need to come back because the next one who has got on first position will go more further, and they were gonna have a competition in Madhya Pradesh, and they just won it. They just won this much prize, this much. I can't explain. I envy them, literally. I envy. I never make it any big achievement, any big, huge achievements. I never did it since childhood. Always little prizes, small prizes. Even the first prize really likes this. I have a cupboard from this to this, and this whole cupboard is filled with prizes, medals, trophies. My goodness. And one whole cupboard is filled with a lot of different varieties of books which I have read. Can you imagine how much knowledge I will gain by this? And this is the two thing. And I want to have my whole conference room where a lot of benches are there. I have a big screen. I have a mic that goes or sounds from whole conference, and I have a big screen, and I was explaining something perfectly, amazingly with my PPT, which is created by me, and I was speaking in English, and I was making them understand in English. Wow, such a sweet imagination. I'm so happy. When will this happen? When will I want this? I'm at 0.01%, and I want for 100%. A long way to go. A long way to go. Don't worry, I will give myself 5 years to achieve all those stuffs. Yes. I will give myself 5 years. 5 years, 5 years, 5 years. This is the golden phase of my life when I put my whole time in improvement, and improvement. Your right now current status doesn't define your future, and that is for sure. I spoke a lot. I need to have a glass of water. Can you imagine? I got demotivated. So I was not gonna make videos because it's consuming my time. But I think it is my improvement journey. It's improvement diary, I can say. Sometimes people got tired of being fake person. In this whole world, you are just pretending. In this whole world, you're just pretending to be someone else which you are not. And your heart wants something else, which you love, but you deny. And if you love, you do it in private. If you do it you are so feeling awkward to do this in the public, right? To speak in public, to speak English in public, whether you love it. The whole world is pretentious now. What will happen to it? Once you get a job, your life is changed. you know what? Being presentative is not like you are doing over makeup and all. Being presentative means being presentative. You have a confidence, you have some little accessories, you have a perfectly fine and amazing outfit, which is just showing wow, how presentative that person is, even the boy or girl, both. Just eye-catching look, eye-catching look. Whatever you're wearing, wear it with a grace. Whatever you're doing, do it with a confidence, right? And yeah, we need to do something. We need to do something for our life. In this, I don't know how much billion, but I'm talking in billion. 2.5 plus billion peoples out there. Imagine. And you are the one, and you want to be unique, okay? You don't just go in a crowd, you just don't follow some rules. And if you have that curiosity to be different, you will be different. Until now, I always wanted to have awards, but I achieved something. Not what I accepted, what I expected, but at least something I achieved. And you know what? My friends are so laborious. So, I can't say, they are diligent, okay? And I'm literally inspiring all the time whenever I see them. This is inspiration for me. So, we should always be, hardworking. And it's not something that you just be 1 day or 2 days. You need to make it naturally. It needs to be your tendency to do hard work. It needs to be, if I'm saying hard work, it doesn't mean like you need to do hammer and started throwing. I mean, whatever you do your fully and to your best and highest ability to do it. Just do it in that way. Have a confidence, have a vision like this. And always have a vision bigger, bigger, bigger. What if God accepted and give you whatever you want as your wish? So, we will not lose hope, we will not lose hope. You can see me. I didn't lose hope for getting awards since childhood. And at some corner of my heart, there's always a curiosity to learn something new. A curiosity to learn knowledge and to be good at something. If I lose something, if I'm not good at something, if someone is learning this, I automatically, it's my tendency to watch it. What was the next thing? What was the next step? Even if it's like blur, I want to catch those stuffs. So yeah, being curious is the first step of learning and being the intelligent person. Okay? Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching my all stupidity. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Take care for watching this. We'll meet you in my next video. Bye bye.